In this video, I'm going to show you how to get to Blackboard Collaborate and to make it easily discoverable by your students or other collaborators. So Blackboard Collaborate gives you a pretty full set of features for real-time collaboration. So like with multi-party Skype calls or Hangouts or any of those kinds of things, multiple people can log in, they can have video, you can do video conferencing, you can stream presentations, you can share your screen, you can do polls, you can do little breakout rooms. It's got a pretty reasonable set of features, and it's not that challenging to use, comparatively speaking. Okay, so where to find it? So here I am in a Blackboard instance. This happens to be my personal test ground. And the first way you can get to Collaborate is in your course tools, expand them, and then right up there you see Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and if you click on that, you will go into Collaborate. Now you can say I've already created some sessions, and if you were to open this, what you would just see is the course room, which is sort of a default permanent session. You can hide it and get rid of it, but it's convenient to have. And just to give you a quick idea, if you go on this, you have some settings, but the most important things is you can join in. And here I am joining in. It takes a minute to boot out. This is actually opening a second browser window onto an outside tool, and here we are in a collaboration session. I can turn on audio. In this case, I can turn on video. I'll get a little preview. I can share the video, and because it's me, it's here. If other people logged on, they would show up as bigger blocks on the screen. I'll get into the details of how Collaborate itself works in a future video. But this is just to give you a little orientation. And then I can leave this session, which gives me an annoying thing after it each time. And then I close that window and I'm back here. Okay, so that's one way. And if I turn on Student Preview, which is a handy thing, you can see they don't have the same menu. You can configure Blackboard to expose some of these things, but that's maybe something for another day. The easiest way to make it available is if you're in a content section, and this is my entry point. You could also do it at the top level, but this is convenient. So here I can add content. If you've used Blackboard before, you've probably added links and things like that. Or, for example, you can add a discussion board, which is maybe a good idea if you have a folder called, online or COVID-19 or whatever. That would be there. So I have a discussion board for asynchronous communication. But then in the same tools, if I hit more tools, because it's always convenient to hide useful things, I can add a Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. I could rename that. The key thing is to make sure that it's available. I don't bother with date restrictions for this. Submit, and now I have a link that if I go back and become a student, is visible to the student. So the student can go in here, and they'll see roughly the same screen, and they can go into the course room or into any sessions that you make available if they're already logged in to Blackboard. One of the nice things about Collaborate is that you don't need to be in Blackboard or indeed a member of the Blackboard course to log into a session. So here I have a number of sessions. They're currently all available. I made them open-ended, so they're always there. And if I look at my session options, I can get a guest link, which gives me a URL that I can mail to people, and if they click on that and they have a supported browser, they'll just bop right into that session. So they never have to see this screen at all. They can just go directly into the session that you have available for them. So that's how you find Collaborate, and that's how you make it available. And so if you have a Blackboard instance, then no problem. If you don't have a Blackboard instance, I have this playground. I haven't yet figured out how to add arbitrary people to it, but I'm happy to make a session for you. This practice session and this practice moderation session are ones that I leave open for people to play around with and that I use to demo. And I could certainly make one of these for you, and you could just do guest-based stuff. So if that would work for you, if that's what you need to do, just let me know, and I'll try to set you up. Okay,